Sitting next to me is Nick Lachey.
Very nice.
I love that last name, Lachey. Is that a French name, Nick?
That's what I'm told.
Yeah, French. And what is that French for?
I have no idea.
Is it near you? Lachey, near you? Is that what it means?
I think in Spanish it's something like milk.
Milk.
But
Leche.
Oh, leche. Leche is...
But when it
right.
translates to French, I don't,
yeah.
It loses me. I don't know.
Leche is milk. You're absolutely... His younger brother, Drew, right over here. Jeff Timmons. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? And there's the laid-back guy with the little goatee right there. Yeah, Justin, nice to have you guys. All of the guys are from Ohio. Is it Southern Ohio? Well, Cincinnati area?
Jeff wishes he was from Southern Ohio.
I know, actually.
He's from Tigertown.
From Maslin, Tigertown, home of the cradle football.
Sure, absolutely, yeah. Paul Brown started his great coaching career there in high school.
Right. Sure. Thank you very much.
And Ohio is a hotbed of great football.
It is.
He's so thrilled when anybody knows anything about Maslin. He loves it.
One time he wanted to be a football player, didn't he?
That's right.
He was a football player.
I actually was a starting fullback for the Oakland Raiders during the '88-'89 season. I blew out my knee, and then I started singing. So I decided to...
Don't buy into it.
If this guy was an Oakland Raider, then you got to be a Cincinnati Bengal. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Who picked the name 98 Degrees? Have we talked about this?
Justin did it.
Justin came out of his laid-back spell?
We blame it on him.
Yeah.
And how did you arrive at 98 Degrees?
Well, you know, I wanted a name that really fit the music, and, you know, we're known for doing such romantic love songs, and the heat, the passion. You know, one day it was hot outside, and that was it.
And you're a hot guy, so you picked 98 Degrees. Now, one of you got married, Drew. What's it like?
It's great.
Yeah?
It's
You
great.
recommend it for the other guys?
If and when they find the right woman. But definitely, it's a great thing.
Really? And did you all go to his wedding?
Yeah.
We did.
Did you sing at the wedding?
That's the last thing he wanted to do.
Yeah.
He said, I deal with that every other day.
No, they were actually 3 of my groomsmen.
Oh, is that right? Must have been a lovely wedding, huh? Where was it? Back in Ohio?
Yeah, it's back in Cincinnati.
Is this a hometown girl you married?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's good. See, you became a star, but you went back and married the hometown girl.
Yeah, she's been with me the whole time.
Oh, that's good. And big boy over here next to me is in a dating mode right now, huh?
I'm in a dating mode.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, yeah.
Holding pattern.
You know, we're all in dating modes, just in different degrees of seriousness.
Yeah, well, you're about 72 degrees, right?
I moved up to about 74, 75.
Jessica Simpson, a great singer.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for you, yeah.
Thank you.
And Jeff is dating a football player back in the...
Gary, how are you?
Well, let's take a look at the news today, boys. I'll tell you, it's still going on. Yeah, well, the Post says stop the madness.
Hear, hear.
And that is what the Bush team is saying to the High Court. The Supreme Court meeting on Friday, as you all know. Time running out for Gore. He's feeling the heat, but he's not giving up. Insiders say the Veep is a lost soul as he clamors for urgent vote count with public support softening.
Yeah, it looks like he's crying.
It's a pained expression.
It is a pained expression, yeah, yeah. He really thinks, you know, that he won that thing, and he wants another count.
Let's count them again.
Count it until they get it right.
Keep counting. You guys do a lot of traveling.
Yes, we
How
do.
bad is it out there? You can take private planes now.
Oh, you
Of
kidding me?
course, you guys.
Come on.
Come on, the private jet over here.
Nick, he never lets us on his private plane. I don't know.
You got the private plane?
I worked hard. You know, some good investments and.
No kidding. Nick has the private plane.
That's right. I fly it myself too, all around the world.
You don't take the guys with you when you go on engagements?
No, they're too rowdy in the back. It's
You lease out the seats, that's all.
they're cheap. They don't want to pay. Look at
We
these
can't
guys.
afford it, man, to be completely
Well, the
honest.
rest of you must know then that the airlines are just going crazy with these traffic delays and so on.
It's terrible.
Here's an all-time record. Plane landed at LaGuardia. Landed at LaGuardia. I don't know if it was on time or not, but then they spent 3.5 hours on the tarmac. Can you imagine taking the flight and then sitting in that plane for an additional 3.5 hours while they figured out how to get those people off the plane? It landed at 9:27. It was after 1 a.m. when they finally opened the plane door and let
We
them
were
out.
on that
Yeah, I
plane.
think
You
we
got
were on
something to
that plane.
We were on that plane.
You got something to beat that or get near that in your
We
travels?
stayed. Where was the place we stayed on? That we were on the tarmac waiting to take off for like
It was
an
Atlanta.
entire day.
Yeah.
we were there all day long on the plane.
We
They
watched
boarded
one
the
movie.
plane.
We watched the whole movie,
On the
and then we
ground.
started like 2 hours of the next movie before we even took off.
It could just drive you crazy.
Ah, it was ridiculous.
I wonder why now they are running into such bottlenecks.
Well, the funny thing is, like, the captain will early. And then you sit there for an hour and a half after you get there, so it doesn't really matter, you know?
And every time he comes on to reassure you that everything's okay, you hate him a little more, you know? Comes on with that deep, gravelly voice like, I'm Mr. Confidence. It's going to be a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
It's always when you're about to fall asleep that they call it that loud, piercing
Oh,
speaker.
yeah,
And it's,
yeah, that's a killer. Now, there's an item in the paper today about most influential musician. And this, incidentally, was other musicians casting their vote for the most influential musician of all time.
All time.
No,
If
most
any-
influential on music or on
On music,
pop
yeah.
culture in
No,
general?
on music.
All right.
Who do you think that would be? Let's see if you musicians agree with them. Yes,
I would guess Stevie Wonder would be,
that's a good guess.
but it's wrong.
I would,
No,
I would say the Beatles.
Well, you know, that's another good guess. No, they're not even on. They're not even on the
Not
top
even
10.
on the
No, they are. I'm sorry, they are. Yes, they
Oh, I
are.
was about to
They're
say,
third. They came in third.
Rosemary Clooney.
From Cincinnati.
You know, I saw Rosemary
From
Clooney last
Cincinnati.
night.
Really?
She's appearing here in New York at Feinstein. You reminded me. Thank you. I got so wrapped up in your careers. I want to tell you Rosemary Clooney, and she's been around a long time, and she's appearing all this week, ends on Sunday after a matinee at Feinstein's at the Regency Hotel here on Park Avenue. Absolutely gorgeous Christmas show. Sang all the great Christmas songs. Played some clips from White Christmas, that movie she made with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye and Vera Ellen years ago. Told marvelously funny stories. She's a great storyteller,
Yeah,
that woman.
great singer.
Absolutely sensational. And by the time she's through with you, you know, with White Christmas and all of that, you are just so caught up in the Christmas spirit. It's just absolutely phenomenal. She's still one of the greats. You know, years ago, I was going to Notre Dame. And at that time, Notre Dame was all male. Understand? You didn't see a woman
Sorry
from
about that.
September to June.
No wonder they were so good in football for so long, you know?
But you did see a lot of fullbacks, which should make you happy. You know what I'm saying? So
What have I gotten myself into?
anyway, one beautiful night in May, Vaughn Monroe, now I'm really going back, Vaughn Monroe had a radio show called The Camel Caravan. And so he brought the radio show to Notre Dame campus. So here we are walking, and all of a sudden, here's this magnificent, beautiful blonde in a yellow dress walking on the campus. We couldn't believe our eyes. We hadn't seen a girl since September, remember? It was Rosemary Clooney, you know, in her early 20s, and I got to tell you, whoa! All right, anyway, let's get back to it. So, what do you think, big boy?
I already said Rosemary Clooney. but
Rosemary
apparently she's
Clooney,
not.
all right. Well, she had a great impact. Justin, if you can come out of just for a minute and be with us.
I was gonna say Stevie Wonder, but since he took that one, I'm gonna go with of all time, Beethoven.
Wow.
Oh, he's the artsy one, isn't
Whoa.
he? Gives you guys a little touch of
Beethoven.
class,
What about,
doesn't
what about Wolfgang?
he? Yeah. Well, here it is. The Smiths, Nick Drake. This is a British poll. Eminem. You guys like Eminem? Eminem?
He's got some talent, but of all time,
All
influencing
time we're
music,
talking, baby.
I don't know about all
You came the closest when you said the Beatles. No, David Bowie.
Bowie.
All right, Bowie.
It's a buoy.
Eminem, Bowie, who cares?
Oh, so it's gonna be like it's all British artists like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, it's all British oriented.
Elvis isn't in there.
Public Enemy's on
Elvis
there?
is not in there. Public Enemy, Miles Davis, Kraftwerk, Sex Pistols. That would have been a good name for you guys.
Sex Pistols.
No, let me take another look at Justin. No.
It was already taken. That's why we couldn't.
Is that right?
It's already copywritten. Yeah,
Well, anyway, we're glad you're here. Now, what's going on in your lives? You know what? They met backstage at a Boys to Men. We just had Boys to Men on last week, I think, right, Gelman? They sat here just, and you guys went to their concert?
we went to their concert.
Is it in Cincinnati you went?
This was in L.A. actually.
L.A., okay.
Yeah.
And you went backstage and you met their manager?
It was actually not. We were basically singing for anyone and everyone
Who would
was
listen to
listening.
you,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, this was when we had nothing and no one knew who we were, and so we were.
Just last week, right?
Yeah, it was a couple months ago, actually. And we were just singing around, and some people heard us, and we made some contacts that panned out for us. So.
And there you go. And here's the new CD, right?
Right.
Revelation. All right. Gelman is he's very excited and very proud. And I know you guys have seen a lot of, fascinating things during your career, but you ain't never seen anything like what we're going to show you right now. Bring it down, Gelman. Show the guys. Here it comes. An assortment of wonderful travel vacations, all for you if you answer the right question. Now we go to the phones, and here's a lady from Avoca, Minnesota, Christina Cool. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Regis.
Say hello to 98 degrees.
Hi, 98 degrees.
Hey, Christina.
Is it 98 degrees up there in Minnesota today?
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
No, it's very cold.
Avoca, where is that? Up north?
It's actually Avoca, and
Avoca?
it's like 3 hours west of Rochester.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the southwestern corner of the state.
Yeah.
Yep.
You sure? It's farming country, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Are you in farming business?
Yes, my husband farms and raises cattle.
He raises cattle.
No, raises. Raises.
He raises cattle.
I heard
That's
you.
what I said.
He doesn't race cattle.
Miss Gilman is getting on my nerves. I know what she said, Gilman. You thought she said raisins. She raises. How many head of cattle do you have?
You probably shouldn't ask me that. No, I think, around 100.
100 cattle.
Yes.
And what kind of crop do you raise?
Corn and soybeans.
Corn and soybeans. Hey, you guys feeling at home now?
It's
Hey.
Ohio-esque. A little bit.
That's right. Well, anyway, we're glad you're here, and I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving.
Yes, we did.
And Christmas is on its way. Let's see if we give you a little present here.
All right.
Spin the wheel and pick out one of the rings. See what she's gonna play for. How about the Wyndham Morgan Bay Resort on St. Lucia, Gelman? Lucia. That's exactly what I said. Lucia.
Sounds great.
St. Lucia. You and the cattle and the husband all go down there for a week. You'll have a good time.
Now, Christina, they're telling me that you have 20 seconds to answer this, and you only get one guess.
Okay.
Oh, we picked the right one to say that, didn't we? Other guys would have gone, hey, Justin would have said
I'm concentrating hard.
Why don't we get Justin down and shave his goatee right here?
I think he might take a couple of us with him.
You know what? Listen to this. I had to go to a book fair last night. You know, we assigned books for a charity event at Spence High School here in New York City. And I'm there. I'm sitting between Graydon Carter, the editor of Vanity Fair, who has a beautiful coffee table book out. Frank Rich, a great book of the early days, his early days on Broadway when he was a kid. It's a great book called Ghostlight. And I'm in the middle with my book, and we're all signing. Katie Couric comes in. Gelman, Katie Couric has got a little children's book, which happens to be, you know, the big seller of the year, of course, kids' book. And so the parents are all coming in, and Katie Couric says to me, my line is longer than yours. I almost hit it, Gelman. I almost got to. I couldn't get past Graydon. As long as my line is longer than hers at 9 o'clock in the morning, I don't care. Yeah. Katie Couric. I'm telling you, Gelman, she's going to get it. All right. Here we go. Here's the question. Yesterday's show, Julie Andrews was here. Mentioned she's going to be in a remake of a 1981 movie which starred Katharine Hepburn. Name this film.
On Golden Pond.
There you go.
Congratulations, Christina. You and a guest will fly to the Wyndham Morgan Bay Resort, St. Lucia.